Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Multan win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Cuts that off well in the infield. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Edged it. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. And a brilliant take by the keeper. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. No. Terrible shot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Brilliant diving stop. Over. Multan are 1 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Dahani coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Nearly gets the edge. Dahani with a great delivery there. Chance to run two. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Power and precision in that shot.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Oh, whack. Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. Multan are 18 for 1.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Can't get that outside the ring field. Doesn't beat the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Worked the ball around that over, but their great start took a bit of a hit that over.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. He's quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Pulled away, beats square, fine leg coming around. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nicely played. Runs 1. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. straight to the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Couldn't get it through the field.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Finds the fielder with that shot. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Misses everything. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well played, could be a quick single. Patirana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The crowd is electric right now.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot. At least one on offer.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. They'll get at least one here.
Good return back from the deep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Chance to run two. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Multan a 75 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling. Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Well played. Could be a quick single. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ashraf has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Massive outside edge. Mulder waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely played. Nearly gets the edge. Ashraf with a great delivery there. Middled that one. Great timing. This should be close. Cuts that off well in the infield.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Narayan coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Doesn't beat the infield. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Perfectly timed.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Narayan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, nice shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That is quite extraordinary. Mulder, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lots of pressure coming in the bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Chakravarti coming back into the attack has done well so far. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Thick edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Missed it. That was a chance. That's a long way to walk out. There just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Massive outside edge. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Well played. Could be a quick single. Goes over the top with that shot. Chakravarti showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. The ball's returned out from the deep there. A much better over that one. Good bowling. Managed to find a little bit from the pitch and kept the batters quiet.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Ahmed, I'm sure, will be onto their bowls to pick up another quick wicket. Shot, should be runs here. There'll be runs here. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Misses everything. Patirana back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, my, that's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The crowd is electric right now. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
And the innings comes to an end. Quetta will need 170 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight to the fielder. Going with pace now. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. 11 runs added there. Quetta, 15 for none.
They're hovering around that 8 to 10 mark early on. It's a solid start for the batters. How will he reply?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. No, terrible shot. Oh, great ball. There could be a couple if they hustle. Was quick onto that in the infield. Going with spin now. Edged it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Gone. Oh, that's a horrible shot to start the over. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Smacks that away through the gap.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Couldn't get it through the field. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Went for the drive, complete miss. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the fielder with that shot. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Flicked away past square leg. Might be two on offer. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Hit that hard and fast. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. They'll get at least one here. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot, should be runs here. Nicely played. Runs one. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Massive outside edge. That's much better. Mulder will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they work the ball around nicely.
Shah back into the attack. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Cuts that off well in the infield. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Shah bounces back well after the previous over. Maybe some confidence returning.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Ashraf will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Square cut, finds point, no run. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Pulled away nicely past square leg, just the one. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. The crowd is electric right now. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nice shot, straight to gully. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. At least one on offer. 10 runs added in that over. Quetta, a 96 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nicely played.
fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. They'll get at least one here. Well played, could be a quick single. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Misses everything. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Stark coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Bowl them straight through. Good swing coming back in. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Nicely played. Just runs one. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Thick edge. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
Jadeja back on now. Nearly gets the edge. Jadeja with a great delivery there. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Dahani, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Massive outside edge. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Nicked it. Jadeja shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Edged. What a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. Quetta are 124 for 6.
It's been difficult conditions all innings. The bowlers have tightened the screws even more so.
There'll be runs here. Multan with a massive shout. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Edged it. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely and it might just be 4 as well. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Big edge. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Huge edge. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, superb timing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. Needs a dot ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bowling fielders look really confident. Thick edge. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.